So, as you can tell, I got a full face on. I wasn't here last week. I am so sorry about that. I did put up a short saying why I was absent during that time, but I am back. I do apologize for missing a week. It just was a hectic week. I'm trying to get back on board, make some content, and get that out for y'all. I did try a few new things today on my face, and well, one new thing, and then I moved around some stuff. So I did try a new highlighter. This is the NYX Butter Melt. It's in number 1 butter. It's a purple. I think it's very pretty with the pink blush, but I also did a little bit of a short, so check that out when you get a chance. I did try a new concealer. I am liking the formula, but obviously I chose the wrong color because it looks like I am sunburned. So I'm going to have to go get another color or whatnot, or just make this one work. Who knows? But as you can see, it is the wrong color. It is not the right color. I'm just gonna have to live with my mistakes today. I did try out the Colourpop bronzer again, the one in the plastic packaging, and it's all right. But like I said, it is very light. So the last time I tried it, it was very light. This time it is still very light. Barely can see it, but we live and learn. So today's video, we are talking about my top 10 highlighters in my collection. I will not be including the NYX one, because even though I like it, like this is beautiful. This is like stunning highlighter, glittery, colorful goodness, but it's not, I haven't tried it enough. I need to see if I keep liking it. I did put it in the corners of my eyes and I think it's cute, but I wanted to talk about my tried and true ones. The ones that I probably reach for the most, you probably see the most, and the ones that I just love deep down in my heart. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we're gonna continue on. So, my first one. This one is going to be a new one, but holy crap, I love it, and it's mostly for the color and the formula, and the price. Holy crap, the price is great. So this is the PeanutsxSnoopy Profusion Cosmetics highlighter. I got the Snoopy Snow Day one. It's so adorable. So the packaging is nothing to write home about. It's like cheap plastic, but I love this highlighter. I love a good frosty white highlighter, and this is it. Like, first off, the embossing, so cute, but this one is frosty white on me, but it is not chalky. So there's a good difference between blinding, beautiful, white, icy highlighter and chalk. And this one is not chalk on my face. I love the glitter. I love how it beams. It is bright, gorgeous, like bam in your face. And I love that in a highlighter, especially in a white highlighter. So this one had to go on my list. Like I said, it is a new love, but it is so, so pretty. Here we are. Another new one in my list is from Fenty Cosmetica, and it is their Celestial Lights highlighter palette. I'm cheating. Yes, there will be 2 palettes on here, but I love this highlighter palette. I love the colors. I love the finish. I love the multi-chrome facet of it. I just like these. And everyone said that it wasn't going to be a good highlighter, but I think this works perfectly as a highlighter. It is going to be a more bold highlighter. It's definitely not going to be demure, calm down in any sense, but this is beautiful. If you love a colored highlighter, if you love a blinding moment, these are stunning. And I can use 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, because the purple, everyone says that they'll use them as like eyeshadows, but I probably won't. But the purple's just too dark for me. But it's a beautiful cool toned purple. So if you're looking for something like that, this might be it. I love this, and I wish they would come out with singles, because I would buy the singles of these. But they are definitely like bam in your face, like duochrome highlighters that are going to stand out. They're not gonna mix into your skin at all. They have a colored base, like there's no clear base. It's gonna be bold. So just just be aware of that. But I do like this. All right, now something that I find underrated in my collection, because I feel like no one talks about it. I have heard like 1 or 2 people talk about this being one of their favorite highlighters, and I feel like she needs a little bit of the spotlight. And that is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. This one is in Moonlit Glow, and I love this one. This came out with the Rare Beauty, and I feel like it got overshadowed by the Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty is blinding, do not get me wrong, but it's not my favorite. I know, boo, boo, tomato, tomato. But I liked this one more. I picked up both at the time, and this one is still one of my favorites. I like it because it's got this nude look to it. I like that it's smooth on the skin. It doesn't emphasize a ton of texture. It's not very glittery. I do like the reusable package component of this, and I think it blends in with my face so well when I do want those like calm down highlighter days. This today was definitely not one of them, but when I do, this is what I reach for. This is what I reach for when I want something more natural, like a glowy look, and this has just been perfect. Now, if you want to go into blinding, holy crap. If you want this to stick out like sun gleaming beautiful, the Pat McGrath's Skin Fetish Divine Glow Highlighter, that is it. I have this one in Lunar Allure. I believe it's the lightest shade. This is what the color looks like. And wow, she is blinding, like blinding. Just absolutely beautiful. It's not quite a white, but it's not quite a nude, and I like that. I feel like this just gleams on my cheeks and makes them pop. So for those days that I like a pop, this is it. If I want to feel a little bit more fancy, this is what I go for, because I love Pat McGrath. And this was just a beautiful, like slick, glittery, beaming highlighter. And I just, when I every time I play with it, I remember how much I love it. And it's so smooth, just smooth. Like the texture is so smooth. So one of my favorites right there. This one I also feel like is a little underrated. We are on number 5, and this is the Shiseido Inner Glow Cheek Powder. This one I have in Inner Light 01. This is what the color looks like, and you're probably thinking that looks a little dark for you. It actually is not quite that dark. It is actually very light, and I was very scared when I picked it up because I thought it was going to be very dark on my cheeks, but it blends in so beautifully. It is a nude color. It's more glowy than it is sparkly. I feel like the formula is so smooth on the cheeks. And I feel like people don't talk a lot, at least what I watch. I don't hear enough people talk about Shiseido, and I feel like Shiseido makes some beautiful makeup. Now, I do have another highlighter that I really love. It's a little different than this one because it's a little bit more sparkly, but this one is my first love, so I chose this one over that one because this one just takes the cake for me. It is so gorgeous, especially on those more natural days. So this one had to come on. And then the Dior palette. Another very demure, shining yet glow from within kind of highlighter. It's not super sparkly, but I do like how it looks. I love using the pink for days when I have a very pink blush. The gold is a perfect gold for my skin tone because sometimes golds can be a little dark or a little warm, and this one I feel like is neutral enough that it blends with my skin tone a little better. And then of course I love a white highlighter. But this one is not the most intense white highlighter I own. That would go to Snoopy, but I still love it. I still think this is a great highlighter quad. I don't use the brown because that's gonna be problematic on my face, just FYI. It's not gonna look good. But these colors, I feel like there's a color for at least everyone in it. Now, if you don't want to pay the money Lunar Beauty does make a highlighter quad, and Blend Bunny did as well, that has similar colors to these. They were like similar quads, very reminiscent of the Dior quad, but I feel like that's just your basic quad. These are the basic colors. I think if you put in a quad, like this is what you're gonna get. So this one, what else can I say? It gives an air of luxury that I like. Same with the Charlotte Tilbury and the Pat McGrath, because sometimes I just want to feel bougie, and I go for these when I do. All right, now we're gonna move on to something a little bit more affordable. I also discovered this one recently, and this is the Wet n Wild highlighter. This is the Hello Kitty one. So Wet n Wild highlighters are already super beautiful, but this one is my favorite. So it's got this light pink, this dark pink, and then this white in the middle. I like to swirl them all together and put them on. Super blinding, super pink, love it. I feel like I've been showing a lot of the same colors. When I want a pink highlighter, this is what I've been reaching for. I think the packaging is super cute, very cheap, but super cute. And I just love the Hello Kitty vibes on it. I love, like, I love this cute aesthetic of Hello Kitty, but I am not like a Hello Kitty connoisseur. Like, I don't know everything about Hello Kitty. This was just cute and it looked good, and I love Wet n Wild because they are a great affordable brand that actually makes some pretty good makeup. And this is my favorite pinky highlighter right now. I don't know why I did that. That's not the highlighter I'm wearing, but I've worn it multiple times. Love it for a pink look. I don't think you could go wrong. And then we're gonna go for an old girl. She's been, not this one specifically, but the shade, and this one has been with me through a lot, and that is the Colourpop Super Shock highlighters. And this one's in Flexitarian. This is the one I keep gravitating towards every time. So this one's a good mixture of nude for me. It's like a champagne color, but it is also blinding. Like, for something that's probably under 10 bucks or right at 10 bucks, this is a good formula. I love these more than I love the Super Shock eyeshadows, because the eyeshadows for some reason just dry up super quick. This does not. This will keep going for a long time. I love all the shades they have. I love all the textures that they have. This is blinding. It's a little, I would say a little glittery, even though it's, yeah, a little glittery. But if you're looking for something affordable in a wide range of colors that's gonna last you a while, this is it. Plus, I love the putty texture of this. The other ones I've shown you have pretty similar textures. They're kind of like that more dry formula. This one has the putty, and it's so interesting and so much fun, like, to just touch. This, there's a reason this has stayed with me for so long. All right, and then this is the same formula, but this is a different color, just one that I go for a lot. All right, if I get a comment about this again, so be it. I don't care if you agree with the transphobic stuff that J.K. Rowling says. I don't, 'cause I don't like what she said. And that's going to disappoint me as a person who is a big fan of Harry Potter. That is disappointing to me. End of story. So I don't care if you agree with J.K. Rowling's anti-trans rhetoric. I'm just here to talk about makeup. Please don't make those comments. All right, it's the Colourpop Buckbeak highlighter. It is in the Super Shock formula. It's this like taupey white color. I really like it. It's not quite the same as this Super Shock. It's got a little bit more brown in it, but I like this taupey look. I also like it in the same formula. I do, as a Harry Potter nerd, this was a fun one to get, especially since it's called Buckbeak. I feel like they were very on brand for how Buckbeak looks as a from the Harry Potter series. Like, I feel like this is a perfect color for that character. So I really like it. I can't say that I don't use it, because I do use it. I use it quite a lot. Like, as you can see, it is greatly loved and used. Love Colourpop. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. All right, my final one. This has also been in my collection for a while. I just repurchased because it was on sale. Well, actually, my mom did. My mom bought me this, because my other one y'all saw was like destroyed and abused and used and loved. But I got a new one. My mom got it while it was on sale at Sephora, and that's the Fenty Beauty Kilawatt Highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I like that it has two formulas. One's glowy, one is glittery. I like that they're very nude colors on me. They're not quite white, but they're not quite like champagne. They're very nude, and I like that. I do like that I can go glowy or I could go sparkly depending on my mood, and that they're similar enough colors that I still get the same effect no matter which side I use. I have been a fan of Fenty highlighters for a very long time. I feel like you just get a good bang for your buck because you get two highlighters instead of one. I feel like it lasts you a really long time. I guess they are a little gentle, so don't drop them on concrete like I did. Whoops. But this one's not. This one's new. This one's shiny. This one's great. Please don't judge me. But it's pretty. I like it. I like that it comes in an array of colors, so it's not just for me as a light-skinned person. You can also get it in deeper shades to go with your complexion, and it's still gonna look really good. And it's gonna match your skin tone a little better. And that's why I like this, the inclusivity of it. I feel like the inclusivity of the Fenty highlighters is still something that we haven't talked about in a long time, but we need a reminder of how inclusive Fenty was to start and how beautiful these highlighters are. I still love this one over the other one that just came out. I like that one, but this one I love just a little better. And these are the top 10 highlighters in my collection. It was a really hard to pick through because they are just all my babies and I love them for different reasons, but these are the ones that I reach for the most, that I love the most. I don't love the most. Don't tell my other highlighters that I told them I love these the most. I just love these a lot. But these are just ones that I constantly reach for each time. But let me know, what are some of your favorite highlighters? I love highlighters. I absolutely love highlighters. They are so much fun. Right alongside eyeshadow and lipstick. Like, those are my three favorite things to do on my face, hands down. That is where I will put my money. But what about y'all? What are some of your favorite highlighters? I'd love to know. Check me out on Instagram. It is CAPT_IVATING_makeup. That is captivating makeup with 2 underscores. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new video. Sorry for my little tirade, but I got that comment a few months ago. I deleted it off my comments because even though it was engagement, I didn't like the rhetoric that was being spread about it. And I get some people do agree, but that is not what I agree on. So I'm sorry, it's not tolerated here. I hope all of y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day and aren't too put off by that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.